30th of April. The suitcases stand in a row by the door. 4 of them. 2 couples, one impossible dream in this war-torn world. Months of sharing links, comparing prices, watching YouTube videos and reading blog posts. And now it is here. The journey started a day earlier than planned. Pune-Mumbai was covered by Vande Bharat. The train journey itself was a moment of pride that India is inching ahead to meet Western standards of transport. Coming to Mumbai a day earlier became worth it when I met my school buddies over lunch, meeting up with friends from the past, lunch at Bombay Salad Bar, sharing happiness. What can be better than this? The rest of the time we were cocooned in Sangeeta's lovely AC apartment. May 1st. At dawn, the Turkish airline plane lifted us from Mumbai and carrying us west, across the spine of India, across the belly of Middle East and across the curve of the Asian and into the heart of the Balkans. As the Turkish airline plane tilted over the Balkan mountains, I pressed my forehead against the small, cold window. The peaks were still dusted with snow, jagged, ancient, and such a welcome sight after the sweltering heat of Mumbai. Then we dipped through a layer of cloud and Sofia appeared. Not suddenly, slowly. A sprawling canvas of Soviet-era blocks, red-tiled roofs, glittering gold domes, all cupped in a green valley, with Mount Vitosha's snowy shoulders looming on the horizon. 40 days, 4 countries, and the adventure begins. We are in Bulgaria. In spite of the language barrier, making wrong turns with heavy luggage, we finally found our apartment, and what a view! Bus stations, train stations, navigation with Google Maps, and then finding your destination. Ah, the joy of travel. Sofia already felt full of promise. Pansies, cherry blossoms, and curious little flowers peeking from side paths. Open-air art markets, a massive cathedral anchored in the center, surrounded by smaller churches whose names I couldn't pronounce, but whose styles were utterly distinct. Then the President's Building, just in time for changing of the guard. The guard moved in perfect sync, boots clicking on stone, rifles gleaming. A choreography so tight it felt like meditation, precision, solemnity. The Rotunda Church of St. George, wedged between government buildings, was magnificent. An Asian Serdica literally beneath the city's feet, modern and ancient Sofia intertwined. Time just stops. We walked through ruins that had been beautiful millions of years ago and still are. This was the heart of Roman Serdica, a main thoroughfare frozen in its own era. Next was the Ivan Vezov National Theatre, a Viennese dream in cream and terracotta with elegant colonnades. Now the highlight. On a local's recommendation, we walked to Harchi Drekeno White. To call it a restaurant feels sacrilege. It's a journey through time and history. The story. Harchi Dragan was a well-traveled merchant, fell in love with Bulgaria's regional architecture. He commissioned 4 houses, each mirroring a different Bulgarian town. Today, those restored houses are connected by a shared courtyard, forming this extraordinary dining space. We ordered a massive platter of meat and salads, purely for the visual appeal. Sure, we'd never finish it. Slowly, steadily, and with a little help from Rakia, we devoured every morsel. Next day was Zinziski Bazaar, the women's market. Fresh farm produce spills from every stall, cherries, strawberries and apricots, so ripe they almost dissolve on the tongue. the perfect appetizer to the main sumptuous local food. Walking gives you a city's true measure. A curious building here, a forgotten painting there. Street art that winks at you from a side alley. Sculptures guarding the gardens and courtyards. Carvings whispering centuries old stories. These are the gems that no conducted tour will ever show you. You have to earn them step by step. We stopped, of course, at the Giants. The Alexander Nevsky Cathedral, vast inside, with marble floors so polished you could see heavens reflected in them. Later came Lions Bridge, spanning the river that divides Old Sofia from New. 4 bronze lions stand guard at the crossing, frozen in eternal vigilance. 4th May, a glorious, aimless wander through the delightful streets, and then Sofia lit up at night, revealing her evening magic. The way layers of history are stacked casually on top of each other, the coexistence of cultures, the food, or just the vibe of the city, Sofia grows on you, slowly, the way a good friend does, not with grand gestures, but with quiet warmth. Sofia welcomed us by simply existing, by being itself, ancient and modern, grand and gritty, Orthodox and Ottoman, and communist and European, all of it piled on top of itself. Sofia, I'm falling for you. Nestled in the heart of Bulgaria, Plovdiv was our next destination on the 5th of May. The train from Sofia Central Station took 3 hours to Plovdiv, right under the main pedestrian street, not buried in some distant archaeological park. Descending like a secret stairwell from the modern pavement was the Roman Stadium. You can stand there and Imagine chariots, the roar of a crowd long turned to dust. Pradeep is a worker city, compact, layered, full of corners that reward the curious. We wandered into Alexander One, a long, wide, bustling pedestrian street, music playing, bars and cafes spilling onto the pavement, a promenade where everyone comes to be seen. The next day, as we stepped outside, what do we see? The main street near Kapana was alive with uniforms, soldiers, officers, veterans, with ribbons on their chest. We had stumbled upon Bulgaria's National Day, the day of bravery and the Bulgarian army. For the next hour, we watched the parade unfold in front of us. Marching bands, crowds of families, their eyes bright with memory. Our two veterans traveling with us, both having served the Indian Army, felt the bond. They walked straight up to the row of uniformed officers afterwards and shook their hand. The officers stood a little taller. The handshakes lasted a bit longer than usual. Chests swelled with pride. We hadn't planned this, but sometimes the best days are the ones a city gives you by accident. Walking along, we passed the Desmosa Mosque. It shares a wall with Roman ruins, as if time had long ago settled an argument that neither side bothered to move. On the 6th, we explored Kapana district, Plovdiv's creative heart, graffiti, galleries, coffee shops, and then the farmers' market, and then Tsar Simon's garden, a lush sprawling park in the center with fountains and trees so old that they must remember the Ottoman centuries. We just sat on a bench, enjoying the soft hum of the city, living its ordinary life. On the 7th, we walked uphill to the Alyosha monument that looms over Plovdiv, a colossal Soviet-era soldier carved in stone, visible from almost anywhere in the city. The climb is steep, but the views are the reward. The red-roofed houses unfurling to the horizon, the 7 hills of Plovdiv spread below like a hand opening. In the evening, we took a detour through the old town, where Plovdiv reveals its most intimate lair. The steep cobbled streets lined with houses from the Bulgarian national revival period. As we strolled along, the sound of music attracted us to a bar, and of course, wine was in order. What bliss! Plovdiv is known as a city of thousand ruins, but standing there watching two eras lean against each other like old friends, I realized it's also a city of 1,000 conversations, cultures tangled together, none quite willing to let the other go. 8th of May was a day trip out of the city to the Bachkovo Monastery at the foothills of the Rudok Mountains that rose like a green wave on the horizon. A gentle climb up a cobbled path shaded by ancient trees. Bachkovo whispered its history through colorful frescoes, quiet courtyards, and its masterpieces of medieval art. The Church of Holy Virgin is opulent indeed, but peace prevails in the lap of green hills. The sound of water, birds, and the scent of incense on the walk to the village felt like stepping into another century. 9th May. We left Plovdiv today with a heart and camera full of memories. The 7-hour train journey was the best part of the day. We rolled through endless thick forests where trees leaned in close as if whispering secrets. Then suddenly the woods would open up into lush green meadows dotted with wildflowers. And then the streams running along to the rhythm of rails, and Bulgaria showing off its quiet, wild heart. The train ride to Veliko Tarnovo was eventful, for we could have missed the train standing on the wrong platform. Thankfully, we didn't. We could have broken an ankle maneuvering through railway tracks with luggage, since all transport was off-road because of the Giro Italia event happening in Veliko. Thankfully, we didn't. And we reached our tiny apartment, safe and sound. The excitement of Giro Italia was palpable, though that was the cause of our not finding any cab that day. Veliko Tarnovo is a hilly town, bad for the knees but good for the heart. On the 10th, we explored the maze, the old town, cobblestone streets where every turn gives you a new postcard view. The city perched on cliffs, like it is showing off. Green forests and patchwork fields sprawling below. The river curling through it all, bridges stitching one side to the other. It is absolutely stunning. Steep cobblestone and overhanging roofs, houses, arty shops, cute handicrafts and art galleries. The whole town hums with the creative soul. Gurko Street is the most photographed street in Bulgaria, and I see why. Houses leaning together like old friends gossiping. Asin Monument watches from across the river, a king on horseback, forever surveying his kingdom. Then the fortress on Savitz Hill, looking down through the green fields, adds to the historical charm. Handicraft shops, wood carvings and pottery workshops make it an artist's delight. The monuments and buildings we didn't know the names of but stopped for anyway, because when it has that much moss on it, it's earned your attention. And the views. God, what views. Standing on a cliff, looking across the valley at houses stacked like shoeboxes, red roofs, white walls, and the fortress walls snaking along the ridge, you can see why they call this the capital of Second Bulgarian Empire. It's not just a city, it's a lookout. A European folklore festival going on here was a bonus. Veliko Tarnovo rises like a crown upon its cliffs, a town where stone and sky seem to converse. And on 11th of May, we saw a rainbow make that link. We took a short cab ride to the village of Arbanasi, just a few kilometers away. A village stuck in time. Stone houses with wooden gates. A silence that feels deliberate. Arbanasi isn't just a village. It's a living story carved in stone and faith. Once a retreat for nobles, it grew into a prosperous Christian merchant hub. Burned down by the Ottoman raiders, today Arbanasi stands as an architectural and historical reserve. Its fortress-like houses are unique. Most have been lovingly converted into hotels, hidden oases tucked into the hills. The magic of Arbanasi isn't only in the past, it's on the perfect harmony of old and new. It's in the panoramic views of the Yantra River Valley from the high plateau. It's in the local taverns where time slows down. Walking those lanes felt like a journey through history. By now we have visited 3 towns in Bulgaria. They had carved themselves into our hearts forever. Sofia, the dignified capital, with its lively boulevard and golden domed church. Plovdiv, steeped in history, and Veliko Tarnovo, the dramatic town perched on cliffs, where houses seemed to cling to the hillsides, like memories refusing to go. Each was beautiful in its own distinct way, different, yet somehow united by a thread of quiet authenticity. Bulgaria has truly gifted us simplicity. Not the simplicity of poverty, but the profound simplicity of a country and its people, warm and unhurried. Bulgaria will not shout its way into our memories. It will settle down there softly, like dust over a valley.